Yeah, Buscemi's still coaching, though. Chris and Raleigh. Dear Jim, I don't have a problem. Just an addictive personality. Sincerely, Patty and Modesto. Hey, let me ask you something, Canada, since I came from Vancouver. Why do you email on Patty? If I'm not mistaken, you don't even know who she is. That call, the one call, came before you got online. So the sad saga of Darryl Strawberry does continue. Straw gave an interview yesterday from his new home, the Marion County Jail. Straw says that he was abused in the Phoenix House. The Phoenix House is the rehabilitation facility that he was kicked out of for breaking rules. Straw's take, quote, I broke some rules, but by God, don't do me like that. End of quote. He says that some of the counselors dropped N-bombs on him and called him a loser, and that they told him that he should work at Burger King, not Yankee Stadium. Straw says he's better off in jail than at the Phoenix House because he was treated differently than the other inmates. He says that the other people at the clinic did the same things that he did, but that they were not punished. He says that some of the people even went on drinking binges and to strip joints. He says that he has not been drinking or has gone to see strippers since he got in. He did admit to having sex with a woman in a closet at the center, and that he, quote, destroyed his marriage, end quote. But he says he wants to recover and help his wife and his children. Quote, I've destroyed my marriage, and I've destroyed my relationship with my wife. Charisse is my friend. Regardless of what we have been through, she is the mother of my children, and I care deeply about her. I am hopeful to get through the addiction and regroup for her and the kids. I want to be a much more productive person for her and her kids. And the kids, end of quote. Problem is, how many times have we heard the exact same thing from Darryl Strawberry? At least a dozen, every single time. And if you cared so deeply about your wife, why did you hit your roommate in a closet? Straw, the time to think of all these things is before you do all these things which get you run from the treatment center. Maybe you should think about all of this before you had sex with that woman in the closet. Maybe you should say what you just did to yourself before you piss it all away again. That is, if there's anything left. If you wanted to write a movie involving a tragic figure, look no farther than Darryl Strawberry. This guy is a caricature of a drug addict. It's always somebody else's fault. There's always somebody else to blame. He really loves everybody. He just can't help himself. Nobody understands what he's going through. He is going to stay clean this time. He means it. All of the stock lines over and over and over again. Straw, you are a good guy. We all want to believe. The problem is, we've heard the exact same rap from you at least a dozen times. We've all heard it. Good luck, Straw. You're going to need it. Oh, and one last thing. Stop having sex in the closet. Who are you, Boris Becker? I just hope that woman in the closet didn't have a turkey baster and a Petri dish. We all know how that story ends. Let me guess how that jail stint's going to go. Somebody will do something to you that wasn't your fault, but you'll end up paying the price. Right, D? Isn't that about right? Darryl, nobody is out to get you. If anything, people have tried to cover you. It's your fault. Not so.
Does not